What's up, y'all? Rich Slayton here, back with more Best of Clash Royale, and today is a great one. LCIOP, CRL World Champion from Nova Esports, up against one of the most popular players in the game, the 2.6 Hog Cycle master himself, Oyassuu. This one from the ongoing Queso Cup Fall Split. Before we start that action, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, do all those things, and of course, use code RICH in the Supercell shop. Whether you're doing Clash of Royale, Clash of Clans, Brawl Stars, whatever it might be, put in code RICH, put in someone's creator code to support me and other creators. It's a big, big help for us for sure. No more wasted time. Let's jump right into it. This is a great one. A legend versus a master. LCIOP and Oyassuu. Let's go. So game number one, and Oyassuu opens up with wall breakers at the bridge. Not expecting to see 2.6 in a competitive match from Oyassuu, but probably a whole lot of cycle from the Cycle Master, and opens up with that just in kind. Tesla and Valk in response to the extremely strong Royal Hogs. So powerful right now. The Heal Spirit combination, very interesting. You have to put together a great push to time that Heal Spirit perfectly, not as strong as it once was. We'll see if LCIOP can find the magic here with this Royal Hogs deck. Eats a full-on wall breakers push on the right-hand side, and just like that, it's Oyassuu far in the lead in the opening minute of gameplay, but does have to contend with the Fisherman and the Musketeer on the left-hand side. Valkyrie more than up to the task, but that is going to give LCIOP a nice little elixir lead as we go past the first minute of gameplay. And she does not take off two Spear Goblins, and LCIOP seeing that advantage, doubling down here with the Hogs, and look at that, EQ in. 2 pigs to the right, 1 to the left, and a bit more chip damage. And Oyassuu now giving up a little bit of that lead, but more pressure with the wall breakers up high. He has to keep these wall breaker pressures in as much as possible. You saw the defensive miner. That's going to be curious to see how often Oyassuu has to play that miner defensively versus how much he can actually create offense with it. The cage, a response for LCIOP up against those wall breakers. The Fisherman can be helpful if timed correctly, but the big question now is, can Oyassuu stack up on defense? Valk, Tesla, that's a pretty big expenditure. 8 elixir up against the 5 of those Royal Hogs, and we might see that continue to exchange in the favor of the Chinese pro. Heal Spirit used to control here, and this might be just out of range. King Tower activation doesn't get played well for LCIOP, and now it's miner to the back, wall breakers up front. Good recognition early here from Oyassuu to start varying that miner placement on offense. And the Fisherman comes in to the Tesla, and that's going to be nice feed for the Valkyrie. Good opening work here on both sides, and the lead smaller now for Oyassuu. Going to be under 1600 HP. No, under 1700 HP. Does not get that last shot or 2 with the miner on the right-hand side. Still, the lead is for the Japanese player at the moment. It's been Tesla Valk over and over and over again. Valkyrie not sufficient by itself to play defense against Royal Hogs, even in a single lane push right now. It does need some assistance against those Royal Hogs. You can get a whole ton of damage, about 700 damage if you go Royal Hogs, and it's defended by just a Valkyrie. So here we go, Royal Hogs on the left-hand side, and Tesla in the middle does lose 1 pig. You see the low-played Valkyrie here. Heal Spirit not a factor so far. The lead still for Oyassuu, 14-22 to 12-49. The miner and the bats over to the right-hand side to support that push, and more chip damage coming in for Oyassuu on that side as the split pigs come in one more time. The EQ needs to be a factor for LCIOP. He needs to get it on that tower as much as humanly possible. He's going to get some big chip damage, but I don't expect to see a whole lot of pig damage coming in. Not one big push. Oyassuu defending too well for that. Poison on the right-hand side here as we get closer to the final minute. Triple elixir going to be here very soon, and now the pigs starting to split up. This could be some significant damage as you have a healthy pig on the left and the heal spirit on the right. And there you have it. LCIOP does finally take the lead as we hit triple. Miner and poison right to the fish boy. And that slow of the poison keeping the fisherman from picking up the miner lead back to Oyassuu. Pigs and EQ into the right-hand side. Valkai really not focusing or worried about that left-hand side right now. Snowball the final card. Some big-time control. But now Pigs in for LCIOP on the right-hand side against that Tesla. EQ does not get the Tesla. That's absolutely massive. Final 30s. Massive play there for LCIOP. 542 to 353. Miner goes pretty much back to the safe spot one more time here. The Tesla has been dodging the EQ a number of times in that guessing game. Huge for Oyassuu right now. He needs to keep that up as Pigs are flying like crazy. And this might be too much for him here. Pig on that left-hand tower. EQ in, and that's going to be it. 161 left. LCIOP gets the triple elixir, puts the pressure on, and Oyassuu just not quite able to pull out the victory there. GG, well played. You saw the early damage getting in for Oyassuu. He had to spend so much. He couldn't just defend the pigs with the Valkyrie, and that's a big challenge for a person playing Valkyrie against pigs. You think the splash damage is so powerful, but pigs are so nasty right now. He had to be playing both Tesla and Valk to control, and that's just so much elixir spent. You saw the ability of LCIOP there in the final minute to cycle over and over again and get pigs down aggressively. So game number 1 goes to LCIOP. Let's go ahead and jump into game number 2 in this matchup. So Oyassuu throwing out the thumbs up giant emote response there from LCIOP, and we'll see if Oyasseu's going bridge spam here against the bridge spam master with his bandit. Not really feeling like that's going to be the case as Furnace out for LCIOP. So a little bit of chip there on the right-hand side from the Fire Spirit. You can see a little bit of lag in the video here, guys. This, from the clean feed, did get a bit choppy, but we'll get this one fixed, I believe, for game number 3. And look like it's going to be Ram Rider. So a spam variant out of Oyassuu. As LCIOP, though, does take the first big hit onto that right-hand side. 1970 left for Oyassuu. LCIOP here, nice little lumberjack to control the bandit, not let that dash onto the furnace. Wants to really preserve those furnaces as much as possible, especially seeing that Oyassuu is preparing for a push, it looks like, but really playing sort of slow right now as Oyassuu, not trying to pressure too much, mostly just trying to stay in the game right now and play good defense and get to the position where he believes he has the advantage, or at least has the chance to win when you get into double and later triple elixir. Both these guys playing very measured right now. And nice timing there on the furnace. Perfect timing. And immediately, Ram Rider going to the furnace and going away from the weak side for Oyassuu. But that lumberjack will still go back to the danger zone. And it's going to be Royal Giant here for LCIOP. Played very aggressively, but the lumberjack of Oyassuu stays on the board. Still, that's going to be a raged up RG and a lot of damage. Bandit dashing all over and does not get to tower here. It might still, though. We'll see if LCIOP controls, and he does. Lumberjack does come down. 1290 on that right-hand tower. LCIOP just putting pressure on. Lumberjack in deep, and that Lumberjack high on defense from Oyassuu is going to get absolutely melted, and the Inferno Dragon able to get the RG down, but not before the damage is in. Take a look at this. LCIOP has eaten 0 damage at this stage. We are about to hit double elixir time. LCIOP's towers have not been touched. That should change here, but Oyassuu in a ton of danger. Fireball on defense, and Oyassuu going to finally just barely touch that right-hand side, 1831. And you do have a +2 advantage for LCIOP on the board, though. Although, nice job to eat that up with a healthy Lumberjack and Inferno Dragon down for the Japanese player as he gets his Ram Rider down behind the Lumberjack. Not going to get past this Furnace too well. Oh, but the Inferno Dragon gets a sizzle, and that's raged up. Hunter from quite a distance, and oh my word, the raged up Inferno Dragon puts Oyassuu right back in it. Fireball down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oyassuu snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. LCIOP had that thing completely sewn up, was so far ahead, and just a little bit of a miscalculation there. The raged up Inferno Dragon hits that third tier so fast, and next thing you know, Oyassuu finds a door and goes right on through it. GG, well played. That's why you love Clash Royale. A crazy moment just like that one. Well, there you go. 1-1. We have a game number 3. Let's waste no more time and jump right into the action. And Oyassu's changing his tune here in game number 3 after a rough outing in game number 1, nearly swept, but a great come-from-behind victory for him, and LCIOP just kind of munching on that turkey leg, though. Yeah, I'm here. Nice work, kid, but I'm still the greatest. This time it's Oyassu's turn to go with the pigs, and he might be running 2.6 Royal Hogs. So you might not see 2.6 Hog Cycle, but 2.6 Royal Hog Cycle, which he's been running a little bit as of late. So we'll see if he can make this work against LCIOP, who's running Graveyard, and gets a nice early push here. And once again, very similar tune. It's Oyassuu with more with the 2-lane damage, and LCIOP with the single lane advantage at that 2051 on the top right-hand side, as we have 2 minutes left in regulation play. This very interesting I believe this is the 2.6 Hog Cycle, Royal Hogs Cycle deck. Gets around very, very quickly with the triple spell as well. Lots of defensive capability with the Hunter, the Bomber, the Electro Spirit, the Log, and the Royal Delivery. Great ways to shut things down. And then, of course, Pigs pressure, Pigs pressure, Pigs pressure with the EQ. Not going to spend Earthquake on this bomb tower, though. Decides to instead save up for this defense, and there is a +2 advantage on the board right now for LCIOP as he gets that Graveyard down early. Earthquake going to be used on defense, and that is his best response, really, to these Graveyards. He does have the option to go Hunter on the inside low corner. So inside corner close to his King Tower, he does have that option, and Hunter should do pretty well there. And that's a huge blow in response. Oyassuu goes with the full Pigs push on the left, and LCIOP just eats it, and eats a devastating blow, and suddenly a huge swing. This has been a back and forth battle between these two. 1752 on the top right-hand tower to now going to be 626 after that log cycle. But it is LCIOP building up a big push, and Oyassuu goes opposite lane into a bomb tower. Showed a lot of patience earlier, did Oyassuu. This time, maybe a bit impatient with the counter lane play. But still does hold on nicely, although that Mother Witch going to create some small problems here out of the chip damage. Cannon Cart now on defense for LCIOP. Oyassuu does have to keep pressure up. This is going to be hard defense for him in this Graveyard deck. And you can see right here, going to go with the EQ and the Bomber on defense, but the Inferno Dragon getting in deep. Snowball there to slow things down. Inferno Dragon still not on tower. Nice pickup by the Hunter. But look at the elixir difference here. LCIOP way ahead. This is a bad position to be in double and close to triple up against Graveyard. The EQ cycle now for Oyassuu has to have these defenses be perfect. Cannot afford a single bad defense here, and throws the Pigs at the bridge, just trying to outrun this one. But all the damage on the board, and that's only 317. And this could be absolute trouble for Oyassuu. Just fed the Inferno Dragon, the Cannon Cart, and the Mother Witch, and now it's a complete onslaught the opposite direction. Inferno Dragon, still alive Hunter trying to stop it. And now Graveyard down with a healthy Cannon Cart that should get across the bridge. But it's going to get tanked for by the Graveyard. Cannon Cart connects. That's going to be a GG, well played. LCIOP jumps right back in it after giving up some devastating blows. And that was the story of this match. The patience, the presence of the longtime veteran to not lose focus, to create a good game plan, and take advantage of the relative competitive inexperience of the 2.6 Hog Cycle Master. What a game by LCIOP. You love seeing one of the greats turn in a great performance, and I know I enjoyed the heck out of that. I hope that you did as well. Man, I love bringing you these best of matches. So much great Clash Royale right now between CRL, and we just had the Bernard Chong Cup 3, now the Queso Cup. It's been so much fun. I hope you love it as much as I did. Of course, if you haven't already yet, subscribe to this channel, like this video, tell me what match you want to see in the comments below, see if I can find some of those great matchups for you. You already saw the code RICH come up there as well, so don't forget code RICH. That's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you again with more of these best ofs as we have the Queso Cup Fall Split continuing along over the next few weeks. That's it for me. I'm Rich Slayton. As always, remember to make sure to be excellent to each other.